guys, it's Stacy, and today I'm going to share with you guys some of the viral diet food recipes from Korean social media. When it comes to diet in Korea, like the dieting culture is quite different. It is pretty normal for people to just say, oh, I want to diet, but it's quite different to how people in the West go on diet. In Korea, when you say you're on a diet, it usually just means you're eating less and you're not snacking as much, and you're pretty much just cutting down on carbs and sugar. But they don't really do any kind of like meal prep or anything like that. So like diet in Korea isn't this like heavy concept that we think of in the West. Us Koreans are such foodies that we cannot give up on the spicy and salty food even when we are on diet. But because we do like to go on diet, we find alternatives. So instead of having like spicy noodles, we find something to replace the carbs and oily, fatty stuff, but still keep the spicy side of it. And the recipes that I'm going to show you guys are pretty much all like that. It's like a way to enjoy your favorite kind of meal in a bit healthier way with less carbs and less fat. Yeah. So then you don't need to have like a big cheat meal, or you just like give up on your diet too easily. So yes, I'll show you some of the recipes that I found on Korean Instagram.
Alright, our first recipe is mushroom pizza. It's not exactly a pizza, but it involves kind of a similar concept and ingredients. Wash your mushrooms, then remove these stems and fill up the hole with whatever topping of your choice. On the Instagram page, it said use corn and ham, but I just decided to go with some crab meat. Then cover the mushroom hole with some tomato sauce of your choice. If you wanted to, you could use other sauce as well. Like I think pesto would be really delicious as well. On top of the tomato sauce, I decided to add some chopped up basil leaves. I actually never know how to pronounce it. Basil? Basil? Then I covered all my toppings with grana padano cheese. Any kind of cheese that melts well really works, but for me, I didn't have anything but this or the truffle cheese, so I chose grana padano, and I love the saltiness of it. Once you're done preparing, just pop them in the oven or air fryer like I am doing so, and cook them for about 5 to 8 minutes depending on how big your mushroom or the cheese is. And look at that, it was actually much more delicious than I thought it would be. I was so very pleased with it, and they look so cute. And our second menu is spicy mushroom noodles? ? So this is pretty much the alternative to the spicy chicken noodle thing. You know, the one that everyone does the spicy noodle challenge with? That. But we're gonna replace the noodle with the enoki mushroom. The base of the sauce is soy sauce, some chili paste, as well as lots of chili powder. Spicier you want, the more powder you put in. And some tomato sauce and honey for sweetness. It's funny, you need a little bit of sweetness to make it really spicy for some reason. I think it's the contrast. Stir fry the mushroom in this sauce, and that's pretty much it. And honestly, trust me, I'll eat this over noodles any day. Moving on to our third menu, let's make some oatmeal porridge, Korean style. I know a lot of people make like savory oatmeal, but I've never tried them, and this time I'm making it Korean style. In some vegetable broth, I added oats, used quick oats, and I added some vegetables that I steamed with my vegetable broth before. Once it boils a little bit, I added some thinly sliced beef that has been cooked on the pan. And this is a key ingredient. Add an egg. Yes, add an egg. And give it a good mix. Oh my gosh, this is the best menu I've tried ever. It's so yummy. It's delicious. I added some seaweed flakes on top with more beef. And it was exactly like the normal porridge we get in Korean restaurants, but with oats. And our last menu is Korean style tuna keto gimbap. There are more steps to this one than the previous menu, so please follow along. Start with 4 eggs and mix them homogeneously because we want them to be nice and yellow when fully cooked. And when you're cooking them, make sure they are nice and thin because we are not making omelette, we are making very thin pancakes. Once they are done cooking, lay them on the chopping board and cut them into thin strands. Thinner the better. When you roll it up like this and cut it, it's much easier. Just a little tip. And these are the ingredients we're going to be needing for our tuna, the main topping of this keto gimbap. Remove as much fat/oil from the canned tuna as much as possible and then place the tuna in a bowl where you can mix. Then in the original recipe, they call for mayonnaise, but I'm going to share with you guys my personal favorite, no mayo tuna. So I use yogurt instead of mayonnaise and honey instead of sugar, and it tastes as good if not better, and it's much healthier option as well. We all know mayonnaise and sugar aren't exactly diet's best friend. And then I gathered other ingredients that I'm going to put in the kimbap. I got some thinly sliced carrots cooked on pan for a little bit, and then some thinly sliced cucumber as well. And that's pretty much all you need for the toppings. Lay out your sushi maker and place sushi seaweed. Make sure you get the seaweed for sushi because they are more firm and easier to roll. Place your eggs on top of seaweed and make sure to fill up about 2/3 of the seaweed with the egg. So these are the replacement for the rice. That's why we use so much egg. Lots of protein. And on top of these eggs in the middle, lay out your other toppings such as cucumber, your cooked carrots, and on top of that, add your main topping, which is the tuna. Then just roll it up. Once removed from the sushi maker, you'll have a nice big roll like this, and all you need to do is chop them up very carefully. You don't want the seaweed to undo and break all apart. Now look how pretty that looks. Honestly, it looked so pretty, I didn't even want to eat it. This is a really good alternative to gimbap or sushi rolls if you're on a diet because it's so much lower in carbs and calories, but really high in protein.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had so much fun making and trying those recipes because I've been seeing them around my Instagram feed for such a long time as well. And I really hope you guys give them a try. They're all fairly easy to make and fairly healthy and extremely delicious. If I have to pick my personal favorite, it will have to be the oatmeal porridge because I just love porridge so much. I love the Korean juk. It's like the favorite part of my meal whenever I eat outside. Anything with stew and soup, like in Korea, like they always make juk or fried rice with it, and it's my favorite thing. And it's just like a healthier alternative to enjoy that carby goodness without feeling too guilty. And it honestly tastes so good, if not better. So that's my personal favorite, and I think it's really fun how you can change around with the toppings and you can just try different kind of flavors as well. It's like the oatmeal and baked oats of Korea. You know, I should probably do that. I should make like a series of different oat porridge I can make, different Korean recipes. But yeah, anyway, that's my favorite. Let me know what you like the best or what you want to try the most. And yeah, also let me know if you like this kind of video, and I'll try to do more because there are so many interesting diet recipes on Korean Instagram pages, and I always like trying them, and I would love to share with you guys if you guys like it. So yeah, let me know. That was it for today. Till next time, ya.stacey. Bye.